Good afternoon to you, YouTubers. This is Voice of the Composer. Welcome back to my video series. This is where we keep it raw, we keep it real, talk about what it's like to write music as an amateur composer. And if you happen to be an amateur composer, I would love to hear from you. So please leave comments below. You can click that like button, subscribe, or hit me up on Instagram at #JasonComposes. On my previous video, we talked about music and ideas that inspire us to write what we write. So I thought it only natural that we do a follow-up video today about the life of a very influential but sometimes forgotten figure from the 20th century, and that is Stanley Black. Stanley Black was born on June 14th, 1913 in Whitechapel, England, under the name Solomon Schwartz. His parents were of Polish and Romanian descent who were Jewish. He worked for many years under the Decca record label, including its sub-labels of London and Phase 4. He was a band leader, composer, arranger, conductor, and pianist who at the age of 12 premiered his first classical composition. He would go on to work with jazz legends such as Coleman Hawkins and Benny Carter. In the 1930s, he worked with dance bands under people like Howard Jacobs and Joe Orlando. In the 1940s, he became a member of the Royal Air Force during World War II and even managed entertainment for the troops at Wolverhampton. In 1944, he was appointed conductor of the BBC Dance Orchestra and would be with that orchestra from 44 to 53, broadcasting 6 nights a week on the radio. This landed him the top spot for most heard musicians on the radio at that time, but his contributions don't stop there, as he would go on to write for 200 films and TV shows as well, including The Goon Show, Blood of the Vampire, and Too Many Crooks. From 58 to 63, he was principal conductor of the ABPC, or Associated British Picture Corporation Orchestra. He even won a Grammy for his performance of Rimsky-Korsakov's Capriccio Espagnole. That's off an album called Capriccio, which also features Tchaikovsky's Capriccio Italian. You can check that out here on YouTube. But he has other albums to his credit as well, including Dancing in the Dark, the Cashbox of Popular Hits, and he was also known for his contribution to Latin American music with albums such as Cuban Moonlight, Festival in Costa Rica, and Carnival in the Sun. He would go on to receive many honors, including the OBE, the Life Fellow of the International Institute of Arts and Letters. He was president of the Celebrities Guild of Great Britain, and he worked with major British orchestras up through the 1990s until the onset of deafness at the end of his life. He died on November 27th, 2002 in London. But what a career, what a life that Stanley Black lived. And definitely check out his life story online. Some of his albums you can find here on YouTube. If you enjoy this video about the life of Stanley Black, definitely leave comments below. Click that like button, subscribe, or hit me up on Instagram at #JasonComposes. This is Voice of the Composer saying peace out. I'll catch you next time.